Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to another Pokemon Days, where we have a former professor for VGC and TCG, actually. Former professor going through, I guess, the first time, the Teal Mask. And we're going to try to kind of go through this a little quicker, because I was originally going to build a team in the Teal Mask. But with the Indigo Disc coming out so quick at this point, I figured it'd be a little quicker just to, realistically at this point, just to kind of blitz through it. So we have some notable team members. Obviously, Heracross, our moneymaker. Big physical set. You can find the right button. Attack, speed, that's all it's invested into it. Close Combat, Megahorn, Smart Strike, Sword Dance, which we've seen at the past couple streams. Crashing Wake. Not that I'm really going to use his ability, but I mean, all around good special attacker. Investment into special attack and speed, timid nature. Iron Waifu, decided to bring out of the vault. Pretty self-explanatory. Fluttermane, yeah, self-explanatory. It's one of my favorite Pokemon in the series at this point, just because it's so cute. I love it. We have Iron Thorns, because, you know, reasons. And then we have King Julian, which is the Shiny Murkra, in case I need, for some reason, a support Pokemon. But alas, let's see what we got here, because I hardly remember. It's been a couple minutes since I've last done this. Right, we need to go there on the map. I need to catch a White Stripe Bastion in Timeless Wedge and Kitakami. I do need to do that, yes. Thank you for reminding me about that. And then I can, like, IV train it up and stuff like that. I can use bottle caps and stuff. There she is. About to run her pension fund again. Okay. Internet, can we not... Please, Internet. No, you don't... No. No. Kari, please! There we go. Good morning! Good morning to you, too. This little shit. Go see the last signboard. Go... Because the internet's not going to have a field day with Carmine at all. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Oh my god, it's perfect. Oh my god, it's perfect. Actually just called Sister Chan a jerk. Perfect. Yeah, she's actually kind of being a little bit of an ass. It's not like I hit him or anything. Okay, when your bar for being kind to somebody is not hitting somebody, you might need some help. Oh my god. Oh, I can just show random shit. Okay, perfect. What was I... Oh, it was the actual Teal Mask itself. Oh, big Octo! It's like, my god. Carmine is confused. She heard herself in her confusion. There's more to this than meets the eye, Transformers. Which is funny because apparently the mask changes Ogerpon's form, from what I've seen. It was the Delinquent 3. As it's rightly named. Yeah. Our family for generations. Let me... Can't up the video capture at this point. I can't... I can probably up the volume a little bit. It was pretty low last time. No, it's all at 10s. That's weird. Okay, as long as the audio is fine, that's all I care about. Is that alright? Oh boy. Exposition, my beloved. Not that I didn't have to go through the end of A Realm Reborn or anything. Word of mouth, learned it from my father. Story of truth, story that must never be told to the rest of the village. Must never speak of it to others. Oh boy. We're about to be the next newspaper article, I can already tell. Long, long time ago, a man and an ogre came to Kitakami from a foreign land. Aww, it's small. People of the village feared the man and the ogre who looked so different from them. Wow, that seems to be a common trend. So they refused to let the travelers come anywhere near the village. Look at this absolute Chad. And the ogre were saddened that the villagers did not welcome them. But they were happy just to have each other. They settled quietly in the cave on the mountain. Only one villager who pitied the two travelers, the village mask maker. He made several masks for the man and the ogre. The masks were brilliant works adorned with gems that the man brought from somewhere far away. Interesting. What kind of gems? By wearing these masks, the travelers could hide their true faces and mingle with the villagers. What kind of gems, though? Are we talking, like, Z crystal? That opens up a specific line of logic. Interesting. Man and the ogre were overjoyed. They thanked the mask maker for its kindness. Interesting that the ogre is wearing the one the man is wearing right now. Mega Evo gems? It could be. I'm very curious to know the mechanics behind it. The man and the ogre. Well, actually, no. It's probably going to be the crystals in Area Zero. How... Not Dynamax. Current mechanic. What is it? Terastallized. It's got to be Terastallized crystals. It has to be Terra crystals. I'd be very curious to know what it is if it isn't. Because of their brilliant mass. But it says faraway land. I guess, to be fair, that could be Paldea. Far out even to distant lands. Rumors of exquisite shining mass attract more than just innocent curiosity. Yeah, they do. Greedy Pokemon soon made their way to land of Kitakami. Oh, so these Pokemon are actually from somewhere else. We're not standing in Paldea right now. Right, I had to think about that for a second, Doc. And the ogre lives. Give me 1 second because I just realized I don't have chat on. Yeah, no, this... Yeah, it's supposed to be a class trip. Like, I could see Terra. Yeah, Terra makes sense. There we go. I fix. And then where the man and the ogre lived. Can't wait to be... That monkey is going to be rough. Make off with the masks, which were carefully stored away. Man happened to be there. He managed to hold on to one of the masks, which is going to be the green one. He was not strong enough to protect them all, and the Pokemon stole the other 3 masks. Several hours later, when the ogre returned to the cave, found its beloved home in ruin. All that was left for the signs of a struggle on Teal. Oh, what happened to the dude, though? That's... Oh no, the ogre donned that mask and went down to the village, perhaps to search for its friend. I mean, yeah, when someone breaks into your house, right? The greedy Pokemon there are gloating over their stolen masks, and it defeated them. The village, of course, had no idea what was happening nor why. And they saw it was a raging ogre, and they felt great fear. Ogre Pond just becomes cuter and cuter. Thought the 3 Pokemon had fallen, trying to protect the village from the ogre. To honor their sacrifice, the villagers named them the Loyal 3 and interred them with care. Wounded and weak, the ogre returned to its cave, alone with great sadness. That's awful. Like, that's genuinely awful. I mean, it's got to be a trope, though. Like, they look mischievous. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have fun, I'm gonna have fun. When my threat is I'm gonna have fun making HM slaves out of the Loyal 3, but then I remember HMs don't technically exist anymore. Everyone's been told it's complete opposite they're gonna hear about, but they can't. It's... Yeah, you can't necessarily convince people, because you're only one person. They have their own belief. Like, it's not necessarily feasible without a mass event. Being told they got it all wrong. Probably kidding. Yeah. When all this first occurred, the mass maker, as to say, our ancestor, tried desperately to tell the truth of the matter. But nobody would take him seriously. In fact, it said he was persecuted as a heretic! The funny word. In the end, the mass maker chose to protect his descendants, us, keeping his mouth shut. For the truth, he kept the truth alive, passed down from generation to generation as a family secret. Doesn't know the whole story yet. Shouldn't know. I've certainly never spoken to him about it. Why do you not hashtag not a cult? Exactly. Really seems to like the ogre. He's practically obsessed. He's been trying to one-up me as if he knows more about ogre pawn than I do. Let's say what's going on with that boy. He's always a sensitive child. Wouldn't surprise me if he somehow intuited the truth. Promise to tell Kieran the whole story when the time is right. I am not a cult leader. I don't know why this keeps getting perpetuated. I'm really not a cult leader. I'm really not. Take care of this. Now, I've met people who may or may not have tried to lead people in certain manners, but I myself am not one. Bubble Shield cult. Oh. All hail the Bubble Shield in Halo 3. Okay. The jewel on his forehead was chipped. Might be able to fix it. Mind leaving the mask me for a little while. Yeah, go for it. Oh yeah, no, the cult was about the villagers in Loyal 3. No, I got that context. I'm gonna have fun this DLC. I'm gonna have fun. Nice. Man, that kid's smart. People don't give him enough credit. Like, he actually is just big-brained. Ogre Pawn and Gimbo and a mass fix will have to come first. For now, you carry on with orienting before Kiki gets suspicious. Orienteering, excuse me. I bet we'll find Kiki just killing some time somewhere in town. There's got to be Carmine art, right? Like, there's got to be. Fan art is what I mean, obviously. Just fan art. Okay, he's in town. Don't mind me and my Pokebike. Been debating, actually. I want to go back through and actually finish Indigo League. I've never actually watched the anime through, and I really need to. Kind of like I've never watched 5Ds. Actually, I've never watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters all the way through now that I think about it. That's another one of those that I've never actually finished. Like, I know what happens, but I've never actually watched it all, which is kind of a shame. Just talking about this and that, I guess. Neither confirmed or denied. About those signs, last one's a bit of a hike away. It's in the Paradise Barrens on the other side of Oni Mountain. We head over the mountain towards the northwest. Go ahead, I'll catch up. I mean, to be fair, we're making the situation worse, but we're also respecting the wishes of his grandfather. Like, it's such a weird place to be in. That is because we really don't have a leg to stand on. Like, we really don't. I can zoom in again. Yeah, this map's a little wonky in how it's done. Can I cheese this like I did the last one? I could probably cheese this by just jumping over the hole. You know, I mean, like, at least in Final Fantasy, it kind of makes sense, right? Like, it makes sense because, like, you can't use flying until you get, until you attune to the Aetheryte currents, which require MSQ and story progression. Bellsprout. Ironic because I was playing Soul Silver literally this morning. I'm actually kind of using it as, like, a relaxation thing. And oh my god, I need to gush about Soul Silver for a second. Like, there's so much care and so much... That's a Laurentis. Dark Romantis. There's so much care I put into it. And so much, like... Don't mind me, just a pack of Eevees just staring me down. Jesus Christ. Eevee gang rise up. Oh, whoa. It's just one of those things that, like, I can tell how much how much effort went into it. And, like, especially when I combine it with my kind of, like, design justification of why older Pokemon games, like a town like Cherry Grove City, why does Cherry Grove City only have, like, 6 buildings in it, right? So that I can actually kind of justify. And we're going to deal with you later, because I know that there's a bug with some of these individuals. And, like, just because it's only so powerful enough, but only 6 buildings in the town matter, right? Where you'll have Cherry Grove City, you have the Pokemon Center, you have the Pokemart, you have, it's the cool Pokemon Center with the second story and the basement. You have the, what's the word? Pokemon Center, Pokemart. You have the running dude's house, right? You have a couple other houses, you know, people live in. And, like, it's just going back through those. Like, there was literally, like, a brother and sister in a house. And it's like, those are the only NPCs you care about. So, yeah, that's why they're home alone, because you don't... they're the only ones that are relevant to the game, right? And just... one of them was like, oh, yeah, my sister names her Pokemon after her favorite food, right? And it ended up becoming... And the sister was like, oh, yeah, this is my Pidgey named Strawberry. And, like, it kind of struck with me, like, that, it's the little things like that that really shine the most in games like that, in old Pokemon games especially. So I will gladly, yeah, I went to a store yesterday, bought the copy of Heart Gold. So now I have Heart Gold and Soul Silver authentic copies. And that's what really makes old Pokemon games just feel that much more lively. Because there's that much care and that much attention to detail and interesting and silly things like that. Yes, some of the newer games have it, but Pokemon arguably stuck with what they knew they were good at. Stuck with, you know, 2D animations that were, or sort of 2D sprites with, you know, the slight animations when you started a battle, right? When it was sent out. And it was just art like that. And it was the beauty in its simplicity, wrong button, in its simplicity that really kind of made it for me. Because was it this massive, sprawling 3D open world game? Absolutely not. Was it amazing for its time and still amazing to this day? That you can hop on, you can still have a complete experience. I mean, technically, you could even glitch, action replay, etc. If that's your fancy, of course. Not that I can say to do that. To get access to hidden content like the Silver and Giovanni event, right? There's just so much about it that even in the early game, even going it before Bellsprout Tower and Faulkner, I'm like, this game is amazing. This probably is one of the best, if not the best, para-Pokemon games in the entire series for that reason. As somebody that is, you know, fanatically loyal to Fire Red, I am fanatically loyal to Gen 3. XD Gale of Darkness, Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green, fanatically loyal. Heart Gold and Soul Silver just hits different. And that's what I would like to see Pokemon return to. I would like to see even if we have to just get sprites, I'd be okay with just having games in sprites again. I really would. Especially if it improved the performance and the scope of it was better. I mean, we'll have to see what the next iteration, the next generation brings. We will. Those pass. We'll have to see what it brings. And I'm very excited to see if Pokemon will deliver a better game. But unfortunately, if it doesn't bring a better game about, I mean, hey, I got Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4, 5. I gotta go back and get the 3DS ones now, like 6, 7. I have a couple of them in each, but not a complete collection by any means. And that's really, you know, I will have Pokemon in my life, is what I'm trying to say, one way or the other. If I'm not gonna get my fix from Nintendo, I have my copies, and I will continue to cherish them, honestly. Because they are so many hours of wonder and entertainment that you can have from them. So that's just me gushing about Soul Silver. I happened to hop on Soul Silver today, and was feeling a little nostalgic, and actually really, really liked what I was seeing. It's from a modern design standpoint, and just from what it was trying to do. Just was really, really good. Pretty lonely place, huh? According to old legends, or used to be seen around here lots. Check out Could You Battle Me? You sure about that? Are you sure about that? Let me heal up our Pokemon. It just cheesed the entire mountain. Yeah, I did. I saw the copy pasta in chat. You ain't got a chance in hell. you you have 2 moves to impress this kid, right? Yanma. I do like Yanma. Okay, but here is it Chimecho or Chimecho? Because I've heard both. I feel like that's one of those you walk into a room of Pokemon lovers, and what you gonna do that is just gonna make everybody just start fighting. I've always done Chimecho personally. I have heard a case for Chimecho. It doesn't sound the same to me, but I've absolutely heard a case for it. It's got speed boost, doesn't it? Doesn't have speed boost. All right, kid. Whatever you say. Well, that's one down. No, I don't want to hurt the goodest boy. That's not fair. Look at him. Oh boy, he do. Oh, now I'm sad. Poor Burrit, you didn't deserve that. Poliwrath, I haven't seen you in a bit. I might use you going into my Soul Silver playthrough. I've been debating because I know Azumaril's in Soul Silver. I don't remember if it gets huge power in Gen 2 or not. Or sorry, Gen 4. I think it gets it. Man, that sucks. Be a shame if I were to knock you out. Get a Moxie boost. Nah, good play. However, have you considered Diplin? It's not even Driplin. It don't got that drip. Mostly because I'm literally the champion. My evasiveness, well, that's an interesting ability. Got him. I feel it really is just like the MMA fighter bullying the kid in the lunchroom effectively. Like it's not fair. It's really not. Oh my god. Uh-huh. Yeah, there's a lot of like pent-up emotional damage that this family seems to be going through. The shadow figure approaching outside the village at twilight, be wary. Don a mask at once and hide your face. Do so, and whether the shadow is a man or monster, pass by each other as fellow mask wearers. You meet in the shadow, and you have no mask in hand, then pray it is only a man. Days you will live to see another day, and if you will remember to never forget your mask again. An ogre, you'll meet your end, as do all humans whose faces are seen by it. Seize your face, your soul will be forfeit, and you shall never return to the village. Old days, everyone carried masks wherever they went. One who made those masks was actually my great-great-great-grandpa's great-great-great-grandpa or something. Okay. A lot of, I mean, I don't think any of that stuff about the Ogre Stealing Souls is true or anything. It's true that our family used to make masks. Yeah, so they're, yeah. Our family has a long line of mask makers. Even my gramps can make them. I'm expecting a line from his family that's like, you've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? I'm waiting for it. Like, it's such low-hanging fruit. Science just came up with it. Idea. Really like what they wrote on the signage, because the ogre seemed so scary, everyone got all afraid of it and drove it away from the village. Pretty sure the ogre must have been lonely on its own. It's all alone like that, treated like some kind of outcast. You think so too? Yeah. What was that transition to Twilight? What? Amazing. Cool. I'll take it. Done with our assignment. No, I gotta get strong with my Pokemon. Gonna head home. Like, unless you're gonna fight me with level 100s, like, it's just not gonna happen, kid. It's just not. Nose pass. I'd be very curious about a, like, unremarkable teacup. Oh, okay, if it's for... Okay, I know what that's for. I'd be very curious on a open world Scarlet and Violet type approach, but in 2D sprites. I would actually be very interested to see what could be done with that. Because that would be very interesting for me. It's because it's buried under that. No! Get back here! It's because it was buried under the notification. There we go. Crystal Clear ROM hack. Crystal Clear is definitely on my radar. It is definitely on my radar as soon as I finish Radical Red. Whenever I finish Radical Red. I know people were like in Kaizo Emerald and stuff, but it's Radical Red is my next project, but I'm still a few episodes out. Actually, I might actually be hitting to where I have to do episodes of that again. Actually lines up perfectly. And then Crystal Clear is going to be at some point soon. Don't you worry, I got Pokemon to run. That is not an issue. Interesting flavor. Repel Day and Student. Special service visit at Kitakami Community Center. Bang but not while you've been here, you might have noticed that the theme of the upper and lower borders of your screen, some menu changes depending on the location. Change settings to upper and lower borders on your menus. No, good. I'm Gucci. Also, are you asking where Top Crystal Clear presents as its version of what you're... I didn't even know it had open world, being completely honest. I have nothing, and I'm actually trying to go into Crystal Clear unspoiled. Rest in the room, okay. We lost it. That's a design discussion that I actually don't have the brain space for right now. And even then, it's like, as long as Pokemon games are stable and fun, that's all I care about. There's still some stability issues with Scarlet and Violet that I'm noticing. Now that she's waiting at her place, she said, "You better move on and don't keep me waiting." What this? It's just so charged. I don't understand it. I mean, please. There we go. Carmine's house. I was just an event flag. I didn't even talk to anybody. Sweet time. I was literally sleeping. Fixed Jogopon's mask, but more tail if we want to do a proper job of it. And we need the crystal cluster from the bottom of the crystal pool. We could just return the mask as this, but think when we go real happy we could fix it up first. I'm game. I'd like to play as an adult. Just like, yeah. Went through school. I'm gonna go be the very best that nobody ever was. Or be happy, you know. We'd be pleased if you care so much for it. What are you, cured? Maybe go kill some time somewhere. Ooh, the cold soldier. Oh my god. She doesn't know how to cope. She does not know how to cope. Since yesterday, the evening is room without so much as a bite of dinner. Teen angst happens. Him and teen angst doesn't quite go together. Guess stuff done with Kiki clean you. Guess things worked out in your favor. Pulls to the top of Oni Mountain. Usually not getting out, so I was heading up that mountain. I think we can make an exception for you. Find ourselves in Crystal Cluster. Well, and that's the thing. I have both mainline games and DLC I can do. Like, I still got to get through, like, Leaf Green and stuff. So that's, like, my evening uploads for Pokemondays. But then I also can do like either double up on official uploads, like if I'm really in between like Crystal Clear or Radical Red, right? I mean, I can kind of separate that. Or generally the morning slot is going to be content like a randomizer or Radical Red or Crystal Clear. So there's a little bit of a divide. I assure you, I have a lot of Pokemon content that I actually have to get through. Spend time in a character creator. I mean, I'm game with that. See, like we went through a character creator in Sword and Shield to a degree, and it feels like it got worse in this game, which kind of threw me off. I don't know. It's also like Pokemon has their own design decisions, and like if I want a different experience, oh darn, I can have a different experience, namely playing like ROM hacks and mods and stuff. Like the BDSP modding community has been absolutely insane. And I really can't wait to for those the mods to become public, and then I'm very, very curious about trying it out. So you can jump in faster once you're live. Yeah, I mean, I could do that. The actual game. Yeah. Which is problematic. It wasn't really until like Gen 3 and later that Pokemon kind of became more of an like there was always like the TCG, there was always merch, like I'm not saying there wasn't, but the mainline games were kind of the sole focus, or kind of the big one. But now it's, yep, that makes sense, but now it's so intertwined as of the past decade, and like the games are just part of it, and if the game ends up failing or performing lackluster in a lackluster capacity, I mean, there's still other things that can keep it going, you know, namely the TCG and stuff. And I mean, like, I've been debating on getting back into the TCG. I saw the Paldean Tentacruel, or a Toadscruel. I thought it was kind of cool, like how it has a bench barrier kind of effect. I kind of actually want to try it. My Cillian might kind of look at this frame rate. See, that's what I mean. That's my biggest issue, is that like it just doesn't feel stable. And it makes me really sad because it's cool otherwise. And I don't know if it's the Switch hardware holding it back, or if it's how fast this had to get turned around. Like, I don't know. That's a Glamora. That's a guaranteed 3 IV Glamora. Why is there a Area 0 Pokemon on Oni Mountain? That's the other question. That's a static spawn. Because the 3 IVs don't really go anywhere. Like, they're the same spawn. Interesting. Mass effort, you're coughing. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. If I can... Oh, this is bad. This is bad. No, I'm fine. I don't need a Glamora. I already have one on my Pokedex. Between, yeah, I'm assuming there's a connection between this and Area 0. Just Glamora is... It was only in Area 0, so seeing it here opens up plot relevance. That's kind of cool. Wait a minute, those are Terra Crystals. How? Remember that you can meet people who... It's... The crystal bomb pull so we can... Interesting. She can't, of course she can't. There's your Pokemon to ride on, right? You'll be fine. And that's what I'm thinking, like, are we talking about time travel? Like, there's some plot here. That's a Milotic. Hi, how you doing? What? But why? Is it gonna Terra? Carmen, I assure you, I will be fine. I will assure you that I will be fine. See? We're good. No, it's not that. I was so startled, the South Park meme. Wow, that's the closest thing she's actually given to a compliment this whole time, isn't it? Neat. There it is. That is, in fact, Anne Crystal. So they spark are brilliantly and apparently necessary to repair a certain mask. That Pokemon, maybe. Hi, how'd you get up here so quick? What do you know that we don't? The other students decided to switch things up. Not a big fan, so I was just wandering up here. From the Terra Taker, though. Ooh, oof. Yeah, field research, as it were. And properties of the water here. Punch was on money. Crystal pools, waters emit energy the same wavelength as terrestrial energy. Oh, there we go. Just didn't. Could have just played the game. I have no idea why that is. Once I figure that I might be able to stabilize terrestrial phenomenon in regions other than Paldea. Got somewhere to be, so got him. She does kind of have supervillain vibes. Kinda do. To reliably chronologies in the Paldea, that should bring me one step closer to... Oh, this is going to go into the Indigo Disc. The Terrapagos. Interesting. As Minecraft villagers would say. God, that frame... this is docked, too. Like, this isn't handheld. This is docked performance. Ugh. That's yikes. I love this that this dude's Swinub just follows him. To just be an NPC in Pokemon, to just have like your Swinub just follow you doing errands would be great. Like we've had Pokemon Channel, we've had games that are like super casual experiences like that. I played Pokemon Channel back then. It was actually really great. It's a cluster you needed. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I didn't say it. Loyalty Plaza with the mask. You go after him. Yeah, probably. I totally just saw the field in the back and I just thought about Harvest Moon. God, I miss it. Dude's still just going strong with his Swinub, just living his best life. You go, man. Okay, run that way. Kids these days. I mean, to be fair, when we have games like Fire Red, Leaf Green, Gold, Silver, Crystal, I mean, kids do a lot in Pokemon, let's be real. Skyrim horses eat your heart out. Oh, that's a Spooter. I hate the ones that are so small you can't see them, but I mean, it's a good, like, it's a good attempt at making sure they're, like, size proportionate. Because Spinarak are tiny. Like, I get it. Just don't know how you would, like, fix that. Oh, wait a minute. He's gonna resurrect those three. Uh-huh. I mean, to be fair, that was a literal, like, coincidence. I love the ogre. Act like he didn't know anything, but that's not how that works. Mate, you might as well just give back the mask already. Like, sure. I'll take it. I'll take your lunch money. He better not have a Pokemon with frustration on his team. Because that would actually make me sad. Oh. Yeah, he leveled up a little bit, didn't he? You hit 4x on me. Interesting. Yeah, we're gonna swap. Like, yeah, no, he's having a moment. He's not feeling super hot. Yeah, that would have hit 4x. That would have knocked out Heracross. Fine, I got Flamethrower. Walking Wake is disgusting. I love it. Is Dipplin Glass Dragon? I'm pretty sure it is, right? I'm sure it's Grass Dragon. Some misspell. I just realized that I am literally... Yeah, it's Dragon. Dragon Pulse super effective. The drip could not save the Dripplin. Cramorant, I haven't seen you since, like, last generation. Jurassic Park noises intensify. Yeah, he, I don't know, I thought that would work. That was not gonna work. I mean, I have no Roar, I can just use that. It's not stab. I mean, it's neutral coverage. Gligar, oh boy. Oh boy. I have the right Pokemon out. I wonder if does Walking Wake work with the Donzo? Is it still like where it's just checks for a water dragon type? Or did they fix that, where it only works with Tatsugiri? I'm actually curious because Dodonzo Walking Wake might actually be super funny. Dragon Pulse. Oh, you lived. I forgot I had Avion. Look, I didn't have time to find the Draco Meteor. I really didn't. Because, mate, I literally have literal dinosaurs. I fought literal space and time beings, mate. It's just simply a difference of skill. Now his hand hurt. Now your hand hurts. Yeah. You think about that? Thank you for bringing it back. Curiosity, did you feel it too? Sure, never let teenage angst get to my head like that. Wait, I'm calling Caposaurus Rex right now. I'm calling Cap on that. No, let's do it. Oh no. He punched the thing, and it's gonna awaken him. That almost looks like Dynamax energy. Probably just design coincidence. I hate it. The bird I kind of like. The monkey's just sassy. The bear Urshifu is just the better bear. It's just a JoJo beam. Awaken my masters. Oh my god, what is this game? Hey, yo, what that scarf doing, though? Okay, I hate it. Alright. Do I have to beat all of them into submission? Because I'll do it. Are they all dark type? I'm curious what their typings are. Look at these 3 deviants. Team Rocket's blasting off again? Oh my god, what is this game? What is this game? That was in fact the Loyal 3. Looks all sinister, it's gotta be them. But I said they related to wrestling in the statues, right? It's the mask, right? Through Kitakami Hall. Go after them. Ah! There's some fuckery afoot. Some shenanigans, if you will. Kitakami Hall is the one at the top of the top? I'm pretty sure it's up there, right? Poison fighting, poison psychic, and they're all poison types. I love it. It's just a little poltergeist. So, one thing I will actually praise the CCG for, if you didn't know, and this was about, I think this was after Sun and Moon era, dark type, which is darkness in the TCG. It is not steel, it's metal. It is not dark, it's darkness types. So, darkness types, the typing actually started to incorporate poison. So, the way it used to be was Psychic actually had poison types, and psychic types themselves. It actually was a kind of like umbrella for those two. But they did rework it so that way in certain Sun and Moon sets going forward that poison types were now under the darkness type, which I actually thought was great. I thought that was a neat little change, especially when you consider dark type is evil type, so darkness, you know, like ill intent kind of thing, right? I actually thought that was a really cool read, like revision of the type chart. We don't have Fairy anymore, unfortunately. No, we have... Did we get Dragon back? I can't remember. Like, Fairy and Dragon also were out for a while. I think we might have gotten Dragon back, but I think Fairy's gone for good as of some of the last Sun and Moon sets, unfortunately. Fairy got reintroduced into Psychic, so they kind of actually brought down some of those. Why are Ground and Rock different types? That's actually, when I talk about the Pokemon type chart, one of my biggest, like, annoyances is it's like, I understand that they technically do different things, because they do, right? Ground, I would argue, is a little more consistent. It's a little more defensive and bulky. Think like things like Garchomp, things like Flygon, right? That are just immune to electric. Rock is not immune to electric. When you fight something like an Onix or a Geodude, it's the ground typing that's actually making it immune to electricity. So, to the electric typing. So, Rock is generally more of a glass cannon gambit kind of thing, but you realistically, in designing a game, could put the two together into like an earth typing. Could arguably combine them. You mean the Loyal 3? Always with the attitude. You just met on the incredible street. Loyal 3 were just visiting our humble little hall, seeing they wish to collect the shiny masks. We kept saying, oh no. We just went into the hall. We're happy to return the masks with all haste. Oh no. Oh no. Ground refers to the domain, Rock refers to its body makeup. Right. There's actually relevant reasons for them to be split up. Out of our special Kitakami mochi pack full of our... Oh no. Oh no. Yep. They just EV trained them. Where do those three go? Wants to ascend Mount. Oh, they're gonna beat up Ogerpon, really? Oh boy. These hands are free for everybody now. Looks in the dreaded den. Oh no. Loyal through such hardworking heroes they are. Story hears two of those three must have gone to get revenge on Ogerpon. See, the ogre fought using the powers of its mass. Ogerpon doesn't have any mass right now, won't stand a chance. Don't get the mass fixed up, given the crystal and all. Can we lift several hundred pounds? Yeah, he can. So I've actually been debating on if I want to do some movie nights in the Discord server, because I own a bunch of the Pokemon movies. I've been debating on going back through like Mewtwo Strikes Back and Pokemon 2000 and stuff. God, I haven't seen Pokemon 2000 in probably a decade. I kind of want to do that now, though. Like, it's just from a different era. It really is. Ash throwing trees, Chris punching boulders. Thank you. I was about to actually make the Chris analogy. Yeah, so I guess that's where I get it. I guess that's where I like my my video game characters doing just impossible feats. It's just started with Pokemon. It's a rock slide TM. Ash and Chris arms class meme. I would actually love that. Like, that would actually make my day. I really need to go through the Pokemon anime. I think I would really enjoy it all these years later, especially Indigo League. Oh god, some of the Indigo League was super dark. And I love it. Ash he did try punching me too. To some success, actually. He also takes, what, blasts from... He didn't directly take a blast from Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres in 2000, but he took some hits indirectly. We got jostled around on a boat. Yeah, the Kitakami map. Oh! How fun is the exterior of the map? There we go. I went a little too high. So I actually don't know if I'm actually gonna have to, when I can catch them or not. Poor Ogerpon. Ogerpon just trying his best. Mom, can we have Urshifu for VGC? Mom, no, we have Urshifu at home, sweetie. Yeah. Aww. I will actually just triple battle all of you right now. Let's go. I'm not even scared. Yeah, I guess it would make sense that they're poison types with their little pink things. Is this where you catch them or not? I just need to know that in advance. This isn't actually where you're supposed to catch them, because that's going to be a problem if so. After trying, I fell slightly through, but finally found a spot where I can land. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. Okay. So I will fight them later. Okay, perfect. Okay. I hate that he says okay. It's just so uncanny. Like, okay. It's just so uncanny. Mr. Incredible's uncanny meme. Yeah, no, there's no Pokeballs, so I just literally have to just win. Got it. Perfect. Thank you. I'm gonna beat a mother trucker into submission. Ogerpon do have big hoodie energy. I know that they're manufacturing Ogerpon to be relatable and, like, super cute, but I'm actually kind of here for it. Monkey Dory do got that hairdo, though. No, you wanted this fight. You don't get to walk away from this. Get back here! Oh, get back here. I'm not done with you. Could have 3v1'd him. Would have been a cool boss battle, actually, to have a 3v1. You're all good, homie. No, Ogrepon's great. I love Ogrepon's design. Pon. Carry Pyamu Pon song? Oh my god. Super niche reference. Unless you listen to Japanese music, you're not gonna get that. Give it the mask. Do it. Wow, I actually destroyed this man's, like, entire, like, confidence. With Perrin yet? I don't think so. I just kind of, like, blitzed what I was told to do. All the markers and stuff. I mean, I'll go beat him up right now. I'll go beat the Loyal 3 up right now. Like, I'm ready. Mask Retrieval Squad. Sure. Whatever works. Just gonna let Carmine do her thing. Really sick Mon. I definitely need to do that. I have a lot I have to do in the DLC, because I just started this the other week, and I need to actually get ready for the Indigo Disc. Oh, now it's just gonna follow me around. But why? Why? It's so good. I love it. Alrighty then, if you're on stream, hang tight really quick, because we're going to be continuing. But if you are on the Kiznukip TV channel, thank you for tuning to another Pokemon Mondays. We will... Oh, there she goes. She's just running around. We will have more of that next time, I assure you. And it'll be fun. See you in the next one.